Hi guys, welcome to this 2017 Taylor Momsen inspired hair and makeup tutorial. I've been a fan of the Pretty Reckless for years, and if you've been with my channel for a long time, you will know that I did lots of Taylor Momsen makeup tutorials in the past, and I have another one for you today. Now, a couple of weeks ago I saw the Pretty Reckless in Manchester. They performed live. It was the third or fourth time that I saw them, and my love for them has just reignited all over again, and Taylor's look is just everything. So I have recreated this similar to the kind of makeup and hairstyle she's favouring at the moment, and it's a bit tricky because my hair is longer than hers, but if you imagine that it's there, roughly there, it's similar. So I'm going to post lots more photos of this look and things like that on Instagram, so please do follow me on Instagram. There's loads going on over there. I'll put my link just below. Mean the world to me and make my day if you could follow me on there. But for now, let's get into the tutorial. Also, I've just found the perfect Tay Mom glasses look. If only they were black and not reflective. These are just exactly the kind of thing that she's been wearing. I love them. Cool, so I'm just starting off with my primer for my lids as usual. I'm not going to show you this bit because you know what happens, just on top and underneath. So I'm going to actually start with eyeliner, just pencil eyeliner, and I'm actually going to do my waterlines and tight line because I always forget. And then I do it after my eyeshadow and I have to like push the eyeshadow, so I'm actually going to do it first. This is just their Gemma Kid eyeliner that I've had for ages, but it's a really, really good one. I look so weird right now. I look like a panda that's had its eyes like photoshopped out and it's all just white with just like a little black eye. So I'm going to go in with this palette from the Balm. It's the Nude Tude palette. And I'm going to grab the shade Serious, which is this nice deep black at the side. I'm going to take it on a really fluffy brush, and I'm just going to get to work because, as we know, Taylor's signature look is super smoky eyes, and I don't think she necessarily does anything very intricate. It's just rock and roll black smoky eyes. Then go underneath the eye with the same shade. Now, I've noticed that in 2017 so far, Taylor's been taking it all the way along here to the inner corner. So do what you can. Obviously, as I always say, adjust the look to what suits your own eyes because everyone's different, and if you do the exact makeup someone else wears, it might necessarily not look quite right on your eye shape. So just mix it round and see what works perfectly for you. You'll be experiencing all kinds of fallout on your cheeks, but don't worry about it, it's all good. Then repeat that on the other eye. I'm just going to take a makeup wipe and clean up all the fallout. Now, there's a lot of fallout here on my cheek, which you don't want, but around the eyes generally, you want it to look a little bit grungy. Like, you don't have to worry too much at all about making the shadow itself perfect. It's meant to be grungy, it's not meant to be uniformed, so that's an awesome thing about this look. Feel free to go back in and just even actually smoke this out a little more. Don't hold back with your mascara. I've got a lash curler and my Benefit They're Real mascara, and I'm going to really coat my lashes. My bottom lashes, I like to use the Benefit Roller Lash. It's just got a smaller brush and it's just easier to grab those lashes at the bottom there. As is often the case with some black eyeshadows, they can feel like they're fading quite quickly. So I just keep my fluffy brush on standby and go back in with that same colour, and I like to just sort of touch up the intensity of the colour on the lids. Time for foundation. I'm just going to go all over my skin with the Estee Lauder Double Wear Light. Oh, and also a bit of green concealer just to conceal any redness before applying foundation. I just tend to do some little dots and just... Sorry, that noise of me throwing that in my makeup bag was probably quite loud. Apologies. If anybody has any recommendations for any green concealers or primers, then please do let me know. Because this one's a little bit... What's the word? unblendable. So I'm looking for something new. Okay, let's go to brows for a second. Now Taylor has quite full brows, so I'm going to go in with the slightly darker shade of the little eyebrow trio that I usually use, which I've just realised I picked up the wrong thing out of my bag, so I'm going to go and get it. Jeez guys, you can tell it's been ages since I've done a makeup tutorial. I'm like, what do I do? What is makeup? What am I doing? What's my face? Okay, so the darker shade of this blonde. Now, obviously, this really depends on your own eyebrow shade and you've got to do what looks right for you. But if you want to go a bit darker, go for it. I'm just going to make sure I really fill my brows in really well. I'm going to leave it at that for my brows because I don't want to do too much more for my face. I don't think I'm going to do any highlighting, just because it's not a very Taylor Momsen thing to do, but I'm going to just go in with a little bit of contour, so a lighter sort of contour shade, just to define my cheekbones. Lip-wise, I'm just going to pop a little bit of balm on them because Taylor's not been really going for any particular lip colours. It's just been very, very natural. Pretty much nothing, or probably just a little bit of, probably a bit of balm or something. So I'm just going to leave those as they are. Now hair-wise on the tour, Taylor has been favouring waves. Now her hair is actually quite a bit shorter than mine, so I am going to try and do the best I can, and I'm going to use a wand just like this big barrel wand to try and do some waves. Now I'm not the best at hair, so I'm going to do what I can. I'm going to do some sort of curls and then shake them out, so hopefully there'll be more waves than curls. So let's see how we get on. I'm going to start on this side of my head. I'm going to clip up the top section. Obviously make sure you use heat protection spray. I have some in my hair already, so just going to try and do what I can. But actually I'm thinking, do you know what, I'm not going to do half and half. I'm just going to grab sections and go for, I'll do quarters, there we go. Pop this bit up. And yeah, I'm going to do some curls and then quite chunky ones, and then run my fingers through to wave them out. Okay, so we're getting some of that movement on the go. That's already quite wavy really. Doing large chunks to make sure it doesn't go too ringlety. Waves, waves, waves. Front section always makes me nervous. And then I'm just gonna run my fingers through and just mess them up a bit so that they're not very uniformed waves. I want it to look as sort of, you know, I guess messy, sort of grungy, messy as possible. So what I'm going to do is repeat this all around my head, and then I'm going to go in with some dry shampoo afterwards, so I'll be back shortly. So here we go, here's the gist of what I was going for. We've got some movement going on down there, which is always good. I'm going to take my dry shampoo, this is just the Batiste one, and just, woo, spritz my roots. Now, Now on Taylor's and the Pretty Reckless's Instagram pages, I saw some behind the scenes photos from their gigs on this tour, and Batiste dry shampoo was in the background of a couple of them, so this is actually what Taylor uses. I may have put a little bit too much on. Oops, I was way too keen. Let's just keep massaging it in for a while. If you're wondering why I'm looking all over the place, by the way, it's because I don't have any kind of mirror situation set up. I have the smallest broken mirror ever there, and I have my viewfinder, so I'm just winging it, to be perfectly honest. Okay, so here is roughly the effect I was going for in terms of the waves. Now, when I saw the Pretty Reckless, Taylor spent a lot of the gig with her hair sort of over her face, so you couldn't tell so much what exactly she was up to under there in terms of makeup, but that's just her thing at the moment. But here we go. This is my Taylor Momsen 2017 updated, inspired makeup and hair tutorial. So I hope you guys like it. If you have any other requests, please do let me know. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram. I'm doing lots and lots on Instagram at the moment, so there'll be loads on there. Twitter, Facebook, all the other good stuff is just below. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!